visitors sideline Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. With my partner Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad, and I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception, but I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 4. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I'm not sure if there is anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage? Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by their rookie quarterback, Greg Purdue, has given us a lot of good passers. Here's another former Boilermaker.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Derek Harmon. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback, and when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
Taken at the 19. Oh, that could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. This one is caught by McKenzie. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 4 yards. And the Steeler first down.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He'll take this in back at the 16. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. And this will be incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to tuck it and go. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Johnson a chance to run on the jet sweep. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
So these jet sweep plays, we see them so often, both under center, in the shotgun. There's a lot of ways to do it. But there's a little feast or famine element, especially in today's NFL with the speed of these defensive edge players. So you got to make sure you get the edge accounted for so you can at least avoid these.
Oh, the ball is out. One of the Steelers has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pickup of 8 out to the 33-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up
Again, it's Henderson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
first down. A gain of 7. First down, Steelers.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And off it is Henderson heading left. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Bills offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
25-yard line.
Give some credit to this. Line, once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
38-yard line.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And a to be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently second in that category. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give them about 5 yards. They'll come up here on second down and 5. He'll step up and run this.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he gets up past the 35.
1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up...
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bills' offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground. And wow, tough to break down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards.
43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it's come out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. McKenzie with the reception. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
And it's 3rd down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
3rd down and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one caught on the back out of the backfield. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Steelers 15.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Quick throw here is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The extra point, up and good. And the Bills will level things out at 7 apiece. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Steelers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
That penalty is declined.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bills offense and their running back set to go once more. And he continued to be a thorn in the side. Defenses trying to stop him, currently second in the NFL in rushing. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And good red zone running here. Taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Bills going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 1st touchdown this year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Bills 14, Steelers 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. Trailed by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
The 44-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the count.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Steelers
15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
And the Steelers 1st down.
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers are back within a point. It's 14-13.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
The Bills offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Good for a Bills first down.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Oh, big hole left side. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Bills extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
He'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
That's complete. McKenzie with it.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10.
They motion the slot man left. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Bills offense ready to take over possession of the football. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Right back to him on first down. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's got another first down and more. And he will score again. Touchdown, Buffalo. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
It's the score, Bills 28, Steelers 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Man in motion, heading left. Now, faking the give. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up third and 5.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. They're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And now it's fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Ball security a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. The Bills offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 2. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. This one complete right side. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20s.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Smile London. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 13.
They'll look to throw. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch. It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll grab it at the 12. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing now from the gun. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And a nice return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Bills offense and their running back set to go once more. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the fourth. they go. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
At the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, they need 3. They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Here's a designed run. He's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Bills. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running, and in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Makes the score Bills 38, Steelers 13.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Whoa! Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
The 42-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. This one is caught by McKenzie. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
3rd down.
Quickly, he gets it out to his right. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's taken in.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. These fans set to head home happy. Very solid performance by the hometown side as they finish off a very decisive victory. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They get it done to the delight of this crowd. We saw a snowball or two launched in jubilation as time expired. Now these fans, we have to battle the roadway. Safe getting home, folks, but sure it was worth it after a home victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.